So our group decided to put an end to plastic straws in Maine by 2025. So why are we banning plastic straws? Because plastic straws have only been around since the 1960s. They're only designed to be used for a short amount of time and then be thrown away. This is the first small step in reducing plastic waste among other plastic items, but straws are mainly designed for comfort. Plastics can remain in our environment for an indefinite amount of time and cause harm to our ecosystems and marine life. And proposing to ban plastic straws by 2025 would be a great change because we care about our ecosystems and marine animals. Just some pictures of how it's damaging marine life. And why do we feel like this change is needed? So the pros of using reusable straws and reducing plastic materials from entering our ecosystem absolutely outweigh the cons. Although some populations may argue that straws are beneficial and metal straws can be dangerous, there are still safe alternatives such as paper or silicone. Many organisms in nature have multiple bioplastic polymer properties that are biodegradable, and technically they're the seeds of their own destruction. So polymers are stored inside cells. Enzymes break down polymer when needed for food, so they are fully self-degradable.
So here we have a couple of pictures of the different biodegradable or reusable straws alternatives. So the biodegradable ones reuse and recycle other materials at a cheap price. For the reusable options, we have silicone and metal. They even make compatible ones on keychains that make the transition away from plastic straws easier and more convenient. Most reusable straws come with a cleaner or even a carrier, making it more efficient and simple to make the switch. So research has shown that chemicals from these plastics can cause adverse health effects in our population. Plastic is in roughly 25% of our seafood, and clumps of broken down particles of waste cover about 40% of our Earth's ocean surface. It is estimated that 150 million metric tons of plastic is in the ocean today, and about 8 million more is added each year. So projected by 2050, plastic in the ocean will outweigh the fish if this trend continues. And a recent survey found plastic in 94% of not only tap water across the US, but also tested bottled water samples.
So, a route of action would include having an alternative that is healthier for the environment for companies to switch to, which includes the biodegradable option or the reusable straw, or a lid that doesn't require a straw. And then we would have to write a bill to pass through Maine's legislative branch to ban the use of plastic straws statewide. We want to get this done in 4 years, which is an attainable amount of time. We can change this before the action is more permanent. And then this addresses the root problem, because the root problem is the amount of waste that plastic straws create and how it's not biodegradable. Creating a biodegradable, reusable option offers a solution by limiting the waste that we create. It can actually reduce other waste if recycled materials are used to make the biodegradable or reusable straws, and they benefit us as humans and the marine life that we're passionate about and our ecosystems.
So Maine is already taking the strive toward going green. Being a coastal state, we have more of a responsibility to make sure that the plastic doesn't end up in the ocean because we're right on the ocean. And Maine has already showed that they have a positive attitude toward banning the use of non-biodegradable things. We are the first state to ban the use of styrofoam containers. We could be the first state to ban plastic bags statewide, and our biggest city has a straw ordinance. And as of April 2020, plastic straws are only supplied upon request. And as of January 2021, distribution of plastic straws are prohibited. So as an alternative, we'll have paper, metal straws, and straws made out of plastic, sugarcane, or bamboo.
If the bill gets passed through Maine's legislation, plastic straws and their production and distribution should be banned by 2025. And after straws are banned, scientists can then start measuring and observing the amounts of plastic waste on our coastlines to observe if it's having a positive impact on our environment. And in what ways does this experience impact our comfort levels? So this change is something that we were passionate about. So as far as moving forward with the change, it's something that we were comfortable with doing. Things that put us outside of our comfort zone and was different as far as change goes was having this project completely virtual and working around everyone's schedule and finding a topic that we were all
passionate about. But this project helps us to embrace change and to remind ourselves to dig deeper into why the change is actually occurring instead of having a closed mindset. So education and mindset are key to embracing the change. And there's our references.